Welcome to Metabolic Mythbusters, where we explore the truth about your metabolism, energy, and overall health.
You wake up to the alarm, already exhausted. Before your feet even hit the floor, you're fighting through a thick layer of brain fog, and by the time you're dressed, you're dealing with uncomfortable physical bloating. A standard doctor's visit usually treats these as isolated problems, recommendations for more sleep, a referral to a specialist, or relying on willpower alone. But treating them separately misses the actual biology at play. Those mental and physical issues trace back to the exact same hidden location, your digestive tract. Inside your intestines is a physical 3-pound organ made entirely of living organisms. It's called the microbiome, and it's built from trillions of individual bacteria. The modern American diet, heavily reliant on highly processed foods, acts like a slow-moving wrecking ball in this environment, actively starving and killing off that delicate ecosystem. The inability to think clearly or process food effectively stems from the structural collapse of your gut microbiome. To understand how a gut problem creates a brain problem, we have to track where your body actually manufactures its mood-regulating chemicals. This chart shows a stark biological reality. While we typically associate mood directly with the brain, 95% of the body's serotonin, the primary chemical responsible for regulating anxiety and happiness, is actually produced down in your gut. Those chemicals and signals travel upward through the vagus nerve. Think of it as a thick, high-speed data cable that wires the environment of your stomach directly into your brainstem. When a diet high in processed foods wipes out your beneficial bacteria, your gut enters a state called dysbiosis. The environment becomes imbalanced and hostile. That imbalance immediately triggers physical distress signals. Those alerts travel straight up the vagus nerve at lightning speed, flooding the brain with continuous warnings. Your brain interprets these biological SOS signals as the persistent anxiety and brain fog you feel throughout the day. The damage doesn't stop at the nervous system. The physical structure of your intestines is also taking a hit. Chronic exposure to concentrated sugars and industrial seed oils slowly degrades the lining of your intestinal wall. Over time, the tight cell junctions that keep food contained in your digestive tract begin to break apart, creating microscopic holes. This creates a direct opening for toxic particles called LPS endotoxins. Instead of being safely processed and eliminated, these endotoxins slip through those new gaps and flood into your bloodstream. Your immune system identifies these foreign particles immediately and mounts an aggressive defense. This reaction sends a wave of severe systemic inflammation throughout your body. That rampant inflammation has a specific mechanical consequence. It physically damages your body's insulin receptors, blunting their ability to function properly. With those receptors broken, your body can no longer pull glucose out of your blood to use for energy. The glucose gets trapped in circulation, forcing your system to endlessly store it as fat. Structural damage in the gut drives this metabolic dysfunction. Until those leaks are sealed, the body's internal chemistry can override traditional efforts like calorie counting. Fixing this requires moving past superficial symptom management and actively rebuilding that biological foundation from the ground up. Step 1 is building microbiome diversity. You need to consume 30 different plant-based, high-fiber foods every single week to give your remaining good bacteria the exact fuel they need to multiply. Step 2 is deploying live reinforcements. Incorporating fresh, unpasteurized fermented foods like kimchi introduces billions of beneficial bacteria directly into the ecosystem. Step 3 is a strict 12-hour overnight fast. That means stopping all caloric intake at exactly 8 o'clock in the evening, giving your digestive tract a complete break. This fast is biologically necessary because your digestive system has specialized housekeeping cells. They need uninterrupted food-free time to physically repair those microscopic leaks in your intestinal wall. Once that lining is sealed and the bacterial ecosystem is balanced, the distress signals stop. You restore the sharp mental clarity you've been missing, and your metabolism can finally process energy normally again. Mastering the structural biology of your gut is the necessary prerequisite to reclaiming your overall health and vitality. Fix the foundation, and the rest will follow.